Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, and today we're not just talking about AI. We're diving deep into something that could make even the most advanced AGI look like child's play, quantum computing. But here's the real kicker. What happens when quantum computers become powerful enough to break all of our current encryption? I'm talking about everything, your bank accounts, your medical records, even national security. Scary, right? That's why we need to talk about what comes after AGI and how quantum computing will force us to completely rethink cybersecurity. First, let's talk about the elephant in the room, blockchain and cryptocurrency. Right now, pretty much every blockchain relies on encryption that's vulnerable to quantum computers. Think of it like this. The encryption we use today is like a lock that a superpowered quantum computer can simply vaporize. This isn't some far-off theoretical threat. It's a very real and present danger. Imagine the chaos if someone cracked Bitcoin's encryption, billions of dollars gone in an instant. So, what's the solution? Post-quantum cryptography, or PQC. These are new encryption methods designed to withstand attacks from even the most powerful quantum computers. NIST, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, is leading the charge in defining these new PQC standards. Think FIPS 203, 204, 205, and 206. These aren't just random numbers and letters. They're the building blocks of a future where our data is safe from quantum threats. Companies like Cloudflare and Alphabet are already working on implementing PQC. Why? Because they understand the stakes are incredibly high. But here's the problem. Migrating existing blockchain infrastructure to PQC is a massive undertaking. It's not like flipping a switch. It requires a complete overhaul of software, hardware, and protocols. Think of it like rebuilding a skyscraper while people are still living in it. During this transition period, any system using older encryption is a sitting duck. This creates a window of opportunity for malicious actors. The faster quantum computing advances, the smaller that window becomes, and the greater the risk. Are we moving fast enough? That's the billion-dollar question. The need for quantum-resistant blockchains could lead to entirely new blockchain architectures. We might see completely redesigned consensus mechanisms, smarter smart contracts, and more secure data storage solutions, all built from the ground up with PQC in mind. This isn't just about patching up the old system. It's about creating something fundamentally more secure. The long-term viability of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies literally depends on the success of PQC. We're talking about the future of decentralized finance, and it all hinges on this. The race is on. The effort to build practical quantum computers and develop robust PQC is driving massive investment in research. Governments, corporations, and venture capital firms are pouring money into this field. Universities and research institutions are working overtime to push the boundaries of what's possible. This isn't just about protecting data. It's about technological dominance. The country that leads in quantum computing and PQC will have a significant strategic advantage. Think about the implications for national security and economic competitiveness. It's huge. But there's a hidden danger lurking in the shadows. Supply chain security. The development and manufacturing of quantum-resistant hardware and software will raise serious concerns about where these components are coming from and who controls them. Ensuring the integrity of these systems is absolutely critical. We need to diversify the supply chain and reduce our reliance on single vendors. This isn't just about protecting our data. It's about protecting our entire digital infrastructure from sabotage and manipulation. The stakes are incredibly high. Let's be clear, the development and control of quantum computing and PQC could have profound geopolitical implications. Countries that lead in these areas may gain a decisive advantage in cybersecurity, intelligence gathering, and economic power. Imagine a world where one nation can crack the encryption of all others. That's the potential power we're talking about. International cooperation and standardization efforts are essential to ensure that these technologies are used responsibly and ethically. We need to work together to prevent a quantum arms race. Now for some good news. The need for expertise in PQC and quantum-resistant security will create a ton of new job opportunities in the cybersecurity industry. We're talking about cryptographers, security engineers, and consultants, all in high demand. Educational institutions need to step up and adapt their curricula to provide training in these emerging fields. If you're looking for a career with a future, cybersecurity is definitely the place to be. This is a chance to be on the front lines of a technological revolution. Smart investors are already shifting their focus towards companies that are well-positioned to benefit from the growth of quantum computing and PQC. This includes companies involved in quantum hardware, software, cryptography, and cybersecurity. On the flip side, the value of companies that are vulnerable to quantum attacks may decline. It's a high-stakes game, but the potential rewards are enormous. Are you ready to invest in the future of security? But here's the dark side. If quantum computers are used to break encryption, it could lead to a widespread loss of trust in online systems and services. People might become more reluctant to share sensitive information online. This could have a chilling effect on e-commerce, online banking, and other digital activities. Increased surveillance capabilities enabled by quantum decryption could raise serious privacy concerns and lead to calls for greater regulation. We need to find a balance between security and privacy in the quantum age. Speaking of advancements, Google recently announced a breakthrough in quantum error correction. This is huge. It means they're closer to building a fault-tolerant quantum computer, which is essential for actually breaking encryption. But it also highlights how quickly this technology is developing. We need to be even more vigilant and proactive in our efforts to develop and deploy PQC. The clock is ticking. Let's recap the risks. First, there's the technological risk, quantum computers breaking existing encryption. Second, there's the business risk, loss of trust in cryptocurrencies, increased regulatory scrutiny, and the cost of upgrades. And finally, there's the ethical risk, unequal access to quantum-resistant technologies and the potential for misuse. We need to address all of these risks head-on if we want to navigate the quantum future safely. And a word of caution, be wary of projects claiming to be quantum-proof without solid evidence. The quantum-resistant ledger project, for example, has raised some red flags. Always do your own research and be skeptical of anything that sounds too good to be true. There are a lot of scams out there, and quantum computing is a prime target for exploitation. So, what's the big takeaway? The development of quantum computing and PQC isn't just about cybersecurity. It's about the future of technology, finance, government, and society as a whole. It's a butterfly effect. A small change in one area can have massive consequences in others. We need to be prepared for these changes and work together to ensure that the quantum revolution benefits everyone, not just a select few. That's all for today's video. What do you think about the quantum threat? Are you worried about the future of cybersecurity? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth analysis of the latest tech trends. The future is uncertain, but one thing is clear. Quantum computing is going to change everything. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and stay ahead of the curve. Thanks for watching.